Bada bing, bada boom. Should we do the map first? What's our map? The Dragon's Den. Ooh, the Den of Dragons. The Den of Dragons. Let's keep this out. Oh, you guys can't see it. Why can't you see it? That's weird. Okay, well, that time it flipped. We're not doing the depths. We're doing the Dragon's Den because that's what we got first. Just gotta find it. There it is. Dragon's Den. Okay. And then our boss. Ooh, Mad King again? Alright. We fought him last time. Okay. Mad King will set you off over here because we'll see you later. And our hero. Ah! Ooh, ninja? Let's go. Okay, okay. I'm down for ninja. Ooh, want to be ninja. As we go. So here's our loot deck. Again, we pulled all of our equipment out. So let's go ahead and separate these into piles. Starting with common. Rares. No, I'll do these off stream. Common. Rare. Epics. And legendaries. Shuffle them as we get them. And then I think we're good. So at this point, we just finished setup. So let's get our dice out of here. Let's get our mouse out of here because we don't need that. Dice pool over here. And I think we have everything. I think it's easy setup. We got our map. We'll do our shuffle our minions as we go. So let's just roll our loot die and see what we're rolling into. So you set up as 2 level 4 loots with an 8. That's going to be a rare. It's out of this pile here. We're going to shuffle it up quick. Cut it in half. Deal 3. 1, 2, 3. Remember, equipment cards only. Here we go. Broken Sword 2. Equipment card. It adds a 3 damage modifier. I'm reading this wrong. It adds 3 damage to all attacks while you have 6 health or less. You may remove this card from play to add 3 damage to a chosen hero's attack. That's scary to be at 6 health, but we've seen it done. Demon Spike Chain. Whenever you inflict 1 or more negative status effect, which we do as a result of an attack, you may lose 1 health to inflict 2 bleeds. Or Regenerating Orb. Whenever a hero spends a salve, they heal for 1 additional health. Salves are points here, so we're not going to spend them. Okay. Broken Sword seems okay. I'm not going to get the 6 health without probably dying on the next turn. Unless for some reason, like, we could smoke bomb a bunch of damage. Or we could remove it for just a 3. It seems that's okay. I think we're going to go Demon Spike Chain here. Okay. I'm going to keep it shuffled, but I'm going to put these at the bottom so we kind of cycle through as we go. Next loot die, level 4, is a 3. That's a common. Grabbing a common. Shuffle this up. So we're not going to start with a legendary. Legendaries is where the ghost equipment's at. That's okay. There's still some minions to fight. All right. Steal 3, 1, 2, 3. Put the commons back. Here we go. Resilient Shield is an equipment. Whenever your defense ability is activated, prevent 1 damage. Yeah, no legendaries. Cursed Pauldrons. During your main phase once per turn, you may receive 2 damage to gain 2 CP. Or the Dark Amulet of Power. Once per turn, you may lose 2 health to force any one die to be rerolled. Resilient Shield seems cool, but 1 damage when I'm potentially gonna like smoke bomb a bunch seems like a waste. During your main phase once per turn, you may receive 2 damage to gain 2 CP. Or once per turn, you may lose 2 health to force any one die to be rerolled. I'm going to do Dark Aim out of power. Amulet sends Smoke Bomb. Yeah. And I could also re-roll the Smoke Bomb. So, like, my defense, I could gain 1, and then I could re-roll the die to try to land the Smoke Bomb. Okay, there's our loot. That goes straight to our hand. We already shuffled what's cut in half. Let's deal our 4. Let's go over here. We drew into escape. Get that out of your double up. Helping hand. Beautiful. Let's start. Level 1. No fates there. Shuffle these guys up. Okay, shuffled up, cut in half. Melodic Maiden. Starts with 12 health, 2 CP. This is, I think we fought this one last time and we thought like a failed effect would have been nice here because you have to roll 6s. All right, no first strike, so we go first. Buckeye! What's up? We go first. You don't skip income, CP card. First things first, let's get... Can we just go nuts and spend them both? Yeah. 2 CP to get our equipments out. 1, 2. Those are out. And then let's just roll. Equipment's out. Here we go. We got Smokescreen. We got the inner workings of a Death Blossom. We got a little bit of everything. Smokescreen wouldn't be bad. We could activate our Demon Spike Chain whenever you inflict 1 or more negative status effect, which we would. You can lose a health to also inflict 2 bleeds. Let's just do it. Smokescreen, lock it in first roll. Chosen player gains Smoke Bomb. 2 ninjutsus. Chosen opponent is afflicted with delayed poison. I'm going to take a damage to inflict 2 bleeds. I like that. Watch them roll 5 and 6. I laugh about it, but it's what's going to happen. What do bleed tokens look like? There they are. I forgot that for a second. You may lose 1 health to inflict 2 bleeds. Beautiful. Second main. We're going to pass. It's on the minion's turn. Minion, what do you like to do? You like to roll 6s. For Trance, it's going to deal 4 undefendable damage. Additionally, the active player must choose a teammate to receive 2 collateral damage. If they have no teammates, I got to discard a card randomly. I got to roll bleeds first. Well, they did get it. So there's that. Let's roll bleeds. Bleed number 1, damage. Bleed number 2, damage. Down to 10. All right. Well, they successfully rolled their thing. It's 4 damage and discard a card. Before that goes through, I'm going to double up to grab 2 cards in hopes they're not really good, in hopes that it's not going to get it removed because I just drew in the Vegas baby, and Poison Blade 2. All right, we take 4 damage. Can't do anything about that. We could smoke it, but I've been hit harder. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't have any teammates, so I got to discard a card randomly. I'm going to shuffle. All right. And then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to roll a D6 for 2. 1, 2. Helping hand is gone. Fine, the card doesn't work for me anyway, so their loss. They end their turn taking 3 damage from that, from the delayed poison down to 7. Then it's our turn. CP card. Let's hit this guy for 7. We drew in the train. It's Vegas while we're here. Here we go.
Let's go gambling!
A 3. That's not bad. I'll take 2. I'm going to upgrade Poison Blade. Poison Blade does delay poisons, which then we can do bleeds as well. And then we're going to roll. Yeah. That is a little bit of everything again. We got a 3, 4, 5. We want to do damage here. Damage. I think we keep the 4, 5, and we roll another sword. We roll another sword. Okay. Poison Blade 2 sounds good. It's probably not death, but we'll make something happen here. All right, Poison Blade 2. Roll a die. There's my sword. On that, I've inflicted delayed poison. And then we're dealing 5 damage. Let's go ahead and 5, 6, 7. Let's try to get lethal here. So we're at 5, 6. Let's make it undefendable so we don't have to worry about it. 7. Okay. We're coming in with 7 defendable. They're rolling 2 dice on a 6. They prevent 3. They prevent 3. Should let them roll defense first. Taking 4. Down to 3. That's fine. Let's end our turn there. Mating is up. Rolls for the bleeds. 2 damage. No. And then they're going to roll 6s. We'll keep that one. We're going to roll this one again because it was crooked and they got it. Do I let that go through? Do I let that go through? What are my options here? I could let it go through. We could smoke it if we want, because I'm going to take 4 plus a discard a card. Yeah, let's let it go through. 4 damage unoffendable. I wonder what the order is here. Like, if I escape now before the discard, it says deal 4 undefendable damage, hard stop. Maybe I just play that now and hopes to. And that's how I'm gonna play it. So the 4 damage is coming in first. I'm gonna escape that. Roll a die. On a 5, that's not my die. On a 3, I prevent a damage. I'm taking 3. Yeah, we'll take 3. And we have to discard a card. So I'm going to train quick to gain an Ijitsu before I discard that. And then my 2 best cards are in my hand. I don't need the shuffle. Even odd, even left, odd right. Even left, same Z's is gone. And their turn, delayed poison ticks for 3, they're dead. They took my same Z's. We get a level 2 loot. A 1 is not going well. It's a level 2 damage mod. And then we move on to a level 2. Shuffle up. Shuffle up, shuffle up, shuffle up. Cut in half. The Hermit. What's going on, Hermit? 12 health. as well. 5 CP. He's rich. Rich. Will we go first? CP card. What status and get that out of here? Let's roll. Two, three, 3, 5, 6. Keep the open ended. 2, 3, 5. Uh-oh. Let's roll a 6. If we get a 6, we're okay. If we get a shuriken, we're screwed. Unless it's a 4. All right, we got Death Blossom. Let's lock that in. Roll 5. Beautiful. It's going to be 1, 2 damage from the swords. 2 from that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Undefendable. Let's spin our Ninjutsu. So we're at 5 undefendable. 6 undefendable. 6 undefendable. Let's just make it 8 undefendable. Yeah, just 8. So 10, 9, 8, down to 4. We can't do any of our equipment here because we don't need to. And we didn't inflict a negative status effect. So then we pass our turn to the Hermit. Hermit's rolling for deep magic. 3 undefendable and roll a die and do some things. So let's roll what he needs right here. We got one of those and we got one of these. He needs 2 more vortex. Second roll. He needs 1 more vortex. Last roll. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Ain't changing that. 3 undefendable and roll a die. It's going to add 2. So it's 5 undefendable. Let's smoke it. Because that's 5 damage. That's 1 more than the last guy that I didn't smoke. 1 through 3. 1 through 3, we take 9 damage. Loser. Second main phase from him. They don't have one. It moves to us. CP card. We drew into 1 more time. Let's roll. We need to do 4 damage. That's perfect. It doesn't give us resources, but it will kill him. So we're not going to fight it. We're just going to take it. It's going to be a slash for 7 damage. It is defendable. On vortexes, 2 of them. He defends 3. He gets it, but 7 minus 3 is 4. How much health does he have? 4. He's dead. Dice pool, dice pool. Level 2 loot. Let's roll. We're cooking. 13 on a level 2 is 4 health. 56. Moving on. We take a salve because salves are points. Then we move on to a level 3. Shuffle up. This almost feels speed running. Just make sure you get 10. Yeah, we need 20 salves. The Iron Maiden. This is one of the Unchained ones, I believe. 20 health. Gross. 1 CP. No first strike, so we're going first with a CP and a card. We drew into Poison Dart. So let's roll. Hiya! I'm okay with a smoke bomb here, or a smoke screen if I can get it. I'm also okay with 6s. I have 1 more time in my hand. Let's keep 6s and see what we come up with. Now we're cooking. Okay. Now we take our last roll because this is going to be a 6. Easy. Not a 6. Because my samesies got discarded. Thanks, I am Melodic Maiden. Half of a 6. Yeah, you're right. It's half an alt. Can I do half an alt? Actually, it's probably worse than a mini. All right, we're locking in Shade Walk. I'm okay with that. Gain a smoke bomb, which we can because we no longer have one. Inflict delayed poison. Guess what? We're going to take a damage to inflict 2 bleeds because of our demon spike chain. Take that, Iron Maiden. I don't know where that blood's coming from, but you're bleeding. And then it's going to be 6 undefendable damage. He takes 6 down to 14. Second main phase, we are going to pass because he already has a poison, so I can't. Oh, I can inflict another one, can I? Ooh. Stack limit's 2, right? It's been a while. Hell yeah. Yeah, it is. I'm going to do that because I have CP and Poison Dart. I'm going to give you another one. I'm going to load you up. And then we're going to pass. You're going to roll for your bleeds. Iron Maiden. 1 through 4. Preferably. Okay. Takes the damage. 1 comes off. And then you're going to roll straights. First, roll large. Nope. Didn't happen today. But we keep a 3 and a 5. And then we roll again. We don't keep any of that. Last roll. 3, 4, 5, 6 is a small. What do we do here? So we got an amulet that lets us take 2 damage to force a reroll. We can have them reroll the 4. And any other number would work. Other than a 4. It's 6 damage coming in. Is it worth taking 2 to reroll? I think we let it go through because it's defendable and it is. I can smoke it. 3, 4, 5, 6. And it's a Bard Vine. It's not 6 damage, it's 7 damage. Yeah, we're going to take 2 damage. So we're going to activate our Dark Amulet of Power. Once per turn, you may lose 2 health to force any one die to be rerolled. We're going to make them reroll the 4. There we go. For a 6. That's perfect because then that gives him nothing, not even a micro. We like that. We like that. That's like a kind of a whiff. Saves my smoke. I do take 2 damage though, but I'm okay with not taking 7 and a barbed vine. Am I though? A defense roll though? Yeah, I'm okay with that. Because even if I smoke the damage, I think I still take the barbed vine. Receives damage. Yeah, it doesn't just stop the ability, it just stops the damage. Okay, I'm okay with that. He whiffs, my turn. Oh wait, poisons blow up. That's 6 damage. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Okay, I like that. Now we go, CP card. Not this time. Beautiful. All right, dice pool. Let's get that out of here. Let's roll these. Let's get some more 6s again. We only have to do 7 damage. This isn't bad, but it's not what I want. I really need ninjutsus though, dude. What do we do with this? What do we do with this? What do we do with it? 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 I think, ooh, do I want it? It's 2 ninjutsus and a poison on him. No, I want to do some damage. So let's keep 2, 4, 5. Let's see what we get with that. Okay, we just rolled the same thing. Now I'm scared. I'm gonna roll it. Okay, we got Death Blossom. We'll keep that. Roll 5. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 10 defendable, but 10 damage. Okay. He's going to roll defense with 3 dice. He prevents 2 per vortex, taking 10. He takes all 10. We like that. Ugh. Down to 0. Iron Maiden, more like Iron Easy. Level 3 loot. On an 8, we get a flight. And then we move on. Guess what? Salve. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Level 4. Fates. Let's just pull it out of there and just pick it as our enemy. The Fates are in there. Just to be clear, we're not cheating. They're right there. But we're going to shuffle. Cry. If I get it, we're going to just fight it and be miserable the rest of the day. All right. Cut in half. Pull the top. Ooh, close. Goblin Horde. Only 25 health, but you can only hit him with 6. All damage received is 6, including alts. All right. They don't have first strike, so we get to go first. Let's not forget their King's Hand. Let's go CP card. Walk the line. For 2. Let's roll. Looking for 6 damage. Maximize this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's a large. That's unfortunate, but we're going to take it. Large trait first roll is Shadow Fang. We get 2 ninjutsus out of that, which is okay. But it hits for 8. We're only hitting for 6. 5, 6. Down to 19. Okay. Second main. Nothing to play. We pass. Goblin Horde is going to roll for Swarm. We're looking for all swipies. There's 3 of them. Oh, there's one more. Come on. Yay. Okay. On a failed roll, which this is, heal 3 and remove all positive status effects from the active player. Dang. Dang. All right. Is what it is. Heal 3. Okay. Up to 22. Remove all positives, smokes, jitsus, lights. Cells are unique. They stay. Second main. They pass. Our turn. CP card. That's kind of lame. Not gonna lie. Shadewalk 2 is going out. Now we got to be careful because we're running kind of low on CP and we got some dice mods to draw into yet. Let's roll. Wow. Do we want that? It's still just 6 damage. No, I need some smokes here. That attack scares me. Deal damage equal to half your health. So they would hit me for 11. 3, 4, 5. Last roll. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Another large. Yeah, I mean, I can't argue it. 2 ninjutsus, and it's only going to be 6 again. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Okay. Second main, we pass. Goblins Horde is rolling swarm. There's 2 of them. Please don't fail. I mean, I do want you to fail, but I kind of want to keep my stuff. Last roll. Okay. This time it connects. They deal damage equal to half your health, rounded up. So they're going to deal 8. If the damage is less than 6, equal or less than, or 5, sorry, less than or equal to 5, this attack becomes undefendable. It is 8. It's half. So it's 8 damage defendable. We're going to go ahead and defend first. Let's go ahead and do that. 3 dice. We're going to deal 3 back. So he takes that. 1, 2, 3. And right now we're facing 8. We're going to go ahead and not smoke it because we don't have one. But I will not this time, the 8. Taking 2. Second main. We pass. All right, dice pool. Now we pass. He passes. Our turn. CP. Card. Tip it. Let's roll. I kind of want to go for jugular. I want to get some bleeds going. Bleeds and a poison. Kind of up this damage output a little bit here. What he hits us with now is almost undefendable. So I want to kind of punch twice hard here. Let's keep the 6s. Keep the 6s. Or keep the 2, 3, 5. Try to go for a small. Yeah, let's do that. 2, 3, 5. Second roll. That's Death Blossom. Don't care. 2, 3, 5. Last roll. Okay, now I do care. We're gonna tip. We're gonna tip to a 4. Giving us our small, which is what we're gonna lock in. Poison Blade 2. Roll a die. On a 5, we inflict 2 poisons. That's perfect. And then it's gonna be 5 defendable. He takes 5. I'm not gonna boost it or anything. So 1, 2, 3, 4, down to 8. So now when he hits, it's gonna be undefendable. Do we want to do bleeds? Take a damage to inflict 2 bleeds because we inflicted poisons. Or he hits us with undefendable, so I'm not going to hit a defense. So I kind of want to here. So I'm going to take a damage to inflict 2 bleeds. It's almost guaranteed death next turn. Unless he fails here. Okay, he's going to roll. Well, you know what I didn't do because he failed? I didn't King's Hand. I should have King's Hand more. That's fine. I think it's more punishable for me to lose all my stuff. But he probably would have hit me harder. Last roll. Okay, he didn't get it. He does fail. He didn't roll his bleeds. I am falling apart. One comes off, one takes the damage. And then he failed rolled. He's going to King's Hand. King's Hand result is 3 through 6. He goes again. Boom. One more. Okay, he fails again. This time he heals 3. Goes up to 10. Active player removes all positive status effects. These are gone. And then he passes taking 6 from poisons. Bummer. Well, the King's Hand came into play. We came back and fixed that. Our turn. CP. Card. Throwing Stars. We love that card. Let's roll. Get these out of here. Let's roll these. Wee. Is that death? It's guaranteed 6 damage. He only has 4 health. Let's take it. Slash for 7 damage into his unique defense, taking it down to 6. He's only got 4 health. He's dead. Bleed comes off. We get a level 4 loot. Hey, a 10 is a rare. So this could get kind of interesting. Oops, I didn't want to shuffle. Because there's no ghost equipment in the rares. So if I get something good, it's going to replace one of these. Here we go. Prophetic Orb. During your income phase, draw 2 instead of 1, then choose one of them to put on the top or bottom of your deck. Brass Knuckles adds 1 damage to all attacks. In Holy Relic, you may spend 1 CP at any one time. At any time to reroll any one of your dice. I think I'm okay with where I'm at. So I'm going to take Brass Knuckles. It's expensive, but it might replace my Dark Amulet. We'll see. Okay. We'll see. Because we're at the boss now already. And I kind of want to save the amulet. It might come in handy. I don't know. All right. Let's set up here. You know how every time I set up for the boss and I complain about not setting up my camera to focus it all in? Here we are. Still haven't done it. All right, we randomed into Mad King. God, I forgot how much space this takes up. That. This, that. You can't really see it, can you? Close enough. All right. Boss starts with 45 health. And then we start with upgrade CP is 8. Let's move that to 8. Let's grab his cards and get him upgraded. Upgraded. Let's shuffle these up, baby. We'll have time to do another one. We're cooking here. This is a small map. Wonder why. Boss starts with a little bit more health. There's a couple more salves. Just not as many minions. Maybe this is like an easier map. The King's Hand result is 1 more die, I think. I think typically it's 4 through 6. Yeah. And they start with 3 kings versus 3. Yeah, it's still the same. I don't know. But let's get those King's Hand and then let's upgrade his board. So the way upgrading works is you spend a CP per upgrade. So here we go. Starting with Revel for 2. That goes here. That brings out the dominance. We don't like dominance. Next card. Ridiculed for 2. That's up here. Next one. Ridicule 2. I think I just skip it. We don't sell or anything. Punish for 2. This is basic. Punish, we skip. Insolence for 2. Down to 0. You would draw the next one, but he doesn't have CP, so it would have been Puppet Master. And the starting CP goes to 2. All right, we're done with that. Next up is shuffling up his cards. Let's get that chaos, whatever that one that makes him change his lowest value to a 6. No defense upgrade. We like that. All right. There's his cards. Here's my cards. We go first. CP card. Getting paid. Let's just get paid for 2. Let's get Brass Knuckles out. No, let's keep Dark Amulet. I think that's got more value here. Because we're probably only going to see like 2-3 turns. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to risk it. In DTA, you can exchange you can discard a loot card to draw another card. We call it cycling. You just cycle in the triple up. So let's triple up. 2. 1, 2, 3. We got 6-it, bye-bye, throwing stars, one more time, shade shift, status effects removals. Let's roll. We have nothing on our board, so I'm going to keep the 4s. We got more 4s. That's scary. But I think I take it because I don't want to chase anything else. I don't want to use my 6-it for anything other than an ult or potential defense for smoke. So we're going to do walk the line, locking that in. Roll 2, deal damage equal to the total roll value. It is 5. You may re-roll one of these dice. If the final roll value is 6 or less, the attack becomes undefendable. So it's going to be 5 undefendable damage. Okay, so he's taking 5. We're then going to do throwing stars for 1. He's currently taking 5. We roll 5 dice. We're going to add 1, and then we can re-roll up to 5, 6, 7, 8 undefendable damage. Yeah, we stop there. He's taking 8. 10, 9, 8. Down to 37. Easy. Second main. I think we're going to pass. We're going to save our CP. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He goes. CP. Card. We gain a salve. Let's go. Paying our predicament. For 3 CP, which he has. The active player chooses either to receive 5 damage or gain dominance, hex, and silence. What? The active player. Isn't that him? He's active right now? I mean, I'm taking the 5, but am I reading that? Is it my brain just not functioning? Shouldn't it say the chosen opponent? Or, I'm not the active player. He's the active player right now. All right. Well, either way, I take 5 damage. I'm assuming that's how that works. And he spends the 3 CP to do that. So he's down to 0. I'm okay with that. I'll take 5 damage. It would say chosen opponent. That's what I feel like it should say. Or the active opponent or something. This makes it sound like it's him. But anyways. I'm okay with taking 5 because now he has 0 CP. And we are going to roll. His roll objective is for punish. But they worded it as active player in case you're playing with multiple people. Sure, because I guess I'm active within this turn. Or this round. All right. He's got that. He's got a large. Now, typically, in this game, I would take that because it has higher priority. But it's not his roll objective. He's rolling for punish. Which he gets. That's gross. I can't do anything about it. All right. I could take 2 damage to make him reroll, but I feel like we're going to get hit either way. Yeah, I said it last time. The roll objective feels wrong sometimes. Yeah, it's just like, okay. 11 damage incoming and a parasite. So we get the parasite no matter what. We're going to defend 11. I can reroll 1 die for a 6. So he's taking 2 back. He takes that. I take 11, and I can't do anything about it. This is where I just fall apart. Down to 34. I am, though, going to let him pass his turn. We do have Parasite. Normally, it would take a damage, but we don't have any positive status effects on our board, so we don't take any damage from it. So then we CP card. CP card. Into Death Blossom. I really don't want to upgrade right now because there's a dice mod in here somewhere and we're going to need it. So I think what we're going to do is just roll. Here we go. I have 7 cards, so I get it rolled. Like, what happens if you roll an alt, but the card says roll basic? Exactly. Like, technically, in the rule, I'm supposed to roll a roll object. All right. We got a couple 6s in here. Do we chase it? He's got King's Hands. I have no dice mods for his King's Hands. King's Hand is 3 through 6 instead of 4 through 6. If we roll Smoke Bomb or Smoke Train, it's fine, but then I got positive status effects, so I got to be careful with my Parasite. Let's just see what happens. We got another 6. Last roll. Okay. So we got 2 options here. We could Jugulate, which would be 3 ninjutsus, a delayed poison. Okay. I could 6 it to a mini, which is Smoke Bomb, 2 poisons, and undefendable. I'm okay with that. Let's do that. I'm going to 6 it for a mini, locking it in. Where's my 6? Gain a smoke, so now we do have a positive, so we gotta watch our Parasite. 2 blade poisons. 1, 2. And then 5 undefendable. We can't buff it or anything, so it takes 5. Do we want to take a health to add bleeds? Oh, health is points here, but damage is good too. 1 damage for 2 bleeds. Screw it. 1 damage, 2 bleeds because of our demon spike chain. Add those on there. Second main. We're gonna. Because I have buy what status effects and get that out of here, I feel like I could probably sell one, but and get a upgrade out of some kind. Because he doesn't hit with undefendable other than Ridicule, Puppet Master, Maniacal, Bolt. 2 CP. Yeah, you know what? Let's just sit tight. Let's sit tight. Do I want my defense upgrade? It just lets me reroll up to 2. But then I have no CP, and I could draw into a nice card next turn. Let's wait. All right, he rolls for bleeds. 2 dice, 1 through 4. They both come off. I took a damage for no reason. CP card. I gain a CP. And then for 2 CP, which he does not have, he would transfer a negative status effect to me, which he does not have that CP, so he's not going to do it, but he is going to roll straights. So here we go. Let's roll straights. Keep the 2, 3. Doesn't keep anything else. Doesn't keep that. That's scary. 2, 2, 2, 3, 5. All right. So before he fails, you got to check the board. He has something. Because he's not failing, so he's not going to spend a King's Hand token. So he does have Punish. And then everything else needs 1 more Vortex. So technically he has Punish for 10 damage. We let him roll with that. So it is 10 defendable. Let's go ahead and defend. We're going to do 3 back. 1, 2, 3, down to 27. And then we're going to try to smoke that 10 because that hurts. So spend a smoke, roll a die, 1 through 3, no damage. Gross. Do I activate my amulet? I think so. The odds are there. Once per turn, you may spend 2 health. You may lose 2 health to force any one die to be re-rolled. Didn't work out. Now, no, not only did we take 2 damage, we're also taking another 10. Down to 21. Myself. All right, well, we didn't take a damage from... We won't take a damage from our parasite, I guess. So, okay, end of his turn, he's going to sell that card because he can't play it. And then he takes 6 damage from the poisons. Down to 21. Okay. It's our turn. Parasite would tick if we had a positive, which we don't. So then CP card. Smoke offering. Okay. We got 4 CP. Let's go ahead and... No, let's not do that. Let's save our stuff here. So let's just roll. Sixes. Let's keep that. Let's roll these. I'm risking it. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards. We take smoke screen. I think we take smoke screen. Gain a smoke, 2 ninjutsus, and a delayed poison. Okay. We get aggressive and put some bleeds on him. Oh, it's not an attack. Is it an attack? Whenever you inflict 1 or more negative status attack effect tokens as a result of an attack, you may lose 1 health to inflict. There's no damage involved, right? So is it considered an attack? I don't know the rules on that. I thought you had to do at least, the rulebook says at least 1 damage to be counted as an attack. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. So we can't do that anyways. Okay. I do have 7 cards. So I'm going to remove the parasite. I don't take damage from that. You only take damage if you use a positive status effect to remove it. And then I think we just chillax there. All right, it's his turn. CP. Card. Chaos Blessing. We get a 1. For 0 CP, he's got an attack mod, so he will play that. He's going to roll straights. Keeps the 5 out of all that. Keeps the 5. Keeps the 3, 4, 5, 6, now that he has a straight. And then he rolls another 5. So we got to go through the board again still. So right now he has no basic, no ridicule. He does have Puppet Master with a priority of 6. Does not have insolence. He has the small, which has higher priority than Puppet Master. So technically we're still doing that. No. Okay, so it is going to be the small. Of course he's going to inflict me with a parasite that I just removed. All right. It's going to be a parasite 9 unless I change his dice, which I can't. So, inflict parasite. It's going to be 9 defendable. Let's go ahead and defend. Let's get these off our board. 3 dice. We're going to do 3 back. Down to 18. We're taking 9. I think we smoke it. 1 through 3, we smoke. We're taking none damage. Okay. And then before the end of his turn, I'm going to remove that parasite. That comes off. Then he passes his turn, taking 3 from the bomb. Blade poison, sorry. Then it's our turn. CP, card, better D. I think at this point we just roll. Yeah. Lots of swords. We'll keep the 2-3. See if we can get any kind of open-ended here. All right, we do a Death Blossom. I think we keep that. I've been holding on to that upgrade in my hand this whole time. All right, we'll keep that. Death Blossom. Roll 2. Roll 5. Oh, we almost did what we did last time. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 damage. Defendable damage. Let's go ahead and ninjutsu. So it's 9, 10, 11. It's going to be 11, 11, 11, 11. Let's make it 12. Defendable. 12 defendable. He's going to roll defense. Wheel of Fortune. Taking 12. He's healing 3. Goes up to 18 and then takes 12. Down to 6. Second main with my 2 CP. I'm going to sell Death Blossom. I am going to then I think I upgrade my defense just for this last turn. And then we roll. Or sorry, he goes. Okay. CP. Card. Oh, I didn't do the blessing. Shoot. I smoked the bomb or I smoked the damage. I didn't play his card though. So we play that real quick. We can catch up here. Good. We smoked it anyway, so it doesn't matter. All right, CP card. Life Drain, we draw a card. About twice as wild. Nope, transference. For 2 CP, gross. She's going to play that now. He plays Life Drain. He rolls a die and he steals half the value. Steals 3. Yeah. Down to 18. And then he's going to roll. He's rolling for, looks like he's trying to roll for Revel. 2 swipes, 2 chaos. Okay. I don't have any dice mods, so that goes through. I could take 2 damage to make him reroll, but if he fails, he's really just going to get to go again, so probably not worth it. So he's gonna second roll Revel. Let's just make sure that that's truly what he's gonna activate, which most likely I believe is, yeah, because that's the highest priority right now. 19. Well, next to influence, I guess. Inflict dominance. Gross. Okay. Dominate me, baby. The active player chooses a negative status effect from their leaflet and inflicts it on themselves. If they cannot do this successfully, the active player is inflicted with Hex and Silence. Well, I can inflict a delayed poison on myself. And then 12, defendable. Gross. 12 defendable. Let's defend 12. Okay, we're going to re-roll this one. Okay, we're going to do 3 back. And then before we take the 12, we're going to do Smoke Offering. Oh, I do have better D, actually. Dominance. I can't transfer it, right? But I can remove it. Yes, it can be removed. So I'm going to better D, my defense roll. That's that. To see if I can get a 6. I can't. Let's see. Oh, I can still reroll because of my defense. So I already did it once. So this is my better D. Bummer. I technically would have had to roll 2 because I upgraded. I mean, I'm still in defense. I think technically I still can. So it would have been reroll 1. I could have rerolled 1 more. But I didn't. I rolled 1. I played better D. Now I'm rerolling my other one. Okay. We're back up to 3. So he still takes the 3. Before I take 12 damage to the face, I'm going to spend a Smoke Offering to discard Transference for a Smoke Bomb. Okay, we're going to spend the Smoke Bomb 1 through 3. We block 12 damage. I'm going to spend 2 health on my Dark Amulet of Power to force a reroll. Oh, my points are just going down the drain. All right, he took the 3 already. I'm taking 12. Down to 4. Oh, no. Okay, second main, he passes, it comes to me. CP card. Dominance, I believe. It's been a while since I had it. I drew in the try again. Is after I roll. Yeah, I attack and then we roll and there's some outcomes there. So I'm going to go ahead and status myself for 2. Removing all that and the poison. Dominance is off. You can remove dominance. You cannot transfer dominance. And then, well, what do we do here? I got 2 dice mods in my hand. I sell 1 so I can play 1. I think we sell... one more time. And then we roll. Let's do 6 undefendable. I need to kill him here. I need to kill him. I think Death Blossom is what we're going to want to roll here. See what we can do with this, I guess. 3, 4, 5. Last roll. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. We have try again. We keep a small. It's defendable. I think we keep it. I think we keep it. All right, we're keeping it small. Roll 1. We inflict 2 delayeds, and he's taking 5. 5 defendable. He's going to defend. We take 3. That sucks because I wanted to put some bleeds on him. Now I can't because it'll kill me. He takes 5. He's still alive with 1 health. Son of a... I can't spend salves because I have to be at the beginning of the turn, so I'm just going to lose. Players may choose to spend a salve token to heal wounds taken during battle or to revive fallen. The amount healed is indicated at the bottom. Salves may only be used before you move, before battle begins, or before your upkeep. Okay. It's his turn. CP. We gain 2 CP. Hourglass 2, transfer all negative status effects from yourself to the active player. Of course. So he's going to spend that. That's 3 CP. I'd take all the delayed poisons. And then he rolls. He's going to roll straights. 3-5. 3-4-5. 2-3-4-5. That's a small for Parasite 9. I can't do anything about it. And it's priority. So Parasite 9. 9 defendable. Let's get some 6s here. Roll 1. Get. I can reroll up to 2. We'll keep the 5. Is it going to be a tie? I have to try again. I have to. For 1. What smoke bomb? No Phantom. That's the problem. I need the lay on the 6 first. Here we go. No. That's GG. I still have one more roll, but it don't matter. Oh, no. What a way to go out. Yeah, he hits me. I hit him back for 1 or for 2. He hits me for 9. Dead. It's a tie. Oh.